Hey Dragon Slayers! Today's video is about how fasting decreases glycogen and insulin stores. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. If you've been eating a high sugar diet for years, your body has had to store all of that extra sugar somewhere. It stores it in a form of sugar called glycogen. There are three key places your body puts this excess sugar: muscles, liver, and fat. Think of it like when you make a big shop at the grocery store, and not all the food you brought will fit in your refrigerator. So you store it in a freezer in your garage. This is what your body will do with excess glucose. It stores it as glycogen in your fat. Once you run out of food in the kitchen, you reach for extra food in the garage. This is what your body does when fasting. You force it to go find the excess sugar it's been storing for years and use that for fuel. The glycogen stores in your muscles are easy to get to through exercise, specifically high intensity interval training and strength training. But how do you get to the liver and the fat stores? This is where fasting really shines. It is one of the most effective ways to release glycogen stores in your liver and fat. And you will want to get to that excess glycogen out of your liver. Your liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body. It's burning fat, breaking down hormones, and making lots of good cholesterol to fuel your brain. Once inundated with sugar, your liver becomes inefficient at these pivotal jobs, which can lead to diabetes, fatty liver disease, and high cholesterol. Fasting is a fabulous way to get the liver to release excess glycogen so that it can function at its best. In addition to ridding yourself of glycogen in your liver, by fasting, you'll get rid of all the sugar that got stored in those fat cells and was left there for future use. Fasting gives your cells a reason to use that sugar. This is why so many fasters get lasting weight loss results. They were finally able to undo all the damage done from previous diets. And there's more. Excess glucose is not the only thing your cells release when you fast. Fasting also forces your body to release excess insulin. As mentioned in a previous video, insulin spikes every time you eat. If you eat a high sugar, high carbohydrate meal, you will experience a large insulin spike. Do this several times a day for years, and you will end up flooding your cells with insulin, thus making them insulin resistant. Like it does with extra glucose, your body has to store this excess insulin somewhere, so it packs it away in your liver and fat. Once again, the more you put yourself into a fasted state, the more you force your body to go find those insulin stores and metabolize them for excretion. What does all of this mean for you? Well, it's quite simple. Change when you eat, and you will undo the years of damage that poor living has done to your health. We've spent all these years debating which diet is best for humans, and it turns out that according to science, that the best outcomes to our metabolic health happen not when we change what we eat, but by the simple act of compressing our food intake into a smaller eating period of 8 to 10 hours. Think about this for a moment. Every diet you have ever been on has started with changing the foods you were eating or limiting the amount of calories you consumed, often putting you on a weight loss roller coaster and perhaps even leading to great irritability and depression, like the Minnesota starvation experiment proved. Fasting changes the dieting game. That result you have been searching for through dieting can now be achieved through fasting. And that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.